Welcome back to Ace Will Travel, and today I'm going to talk about a trip we made a few weeks ago to the Santa Cruz Redwoods RV Resort. Let's get to it. So first and foremost, I am stoked. Okay, so we're at 250 subscribers. Thank you everybody who has helped us reach this milestone. A lot of people talk about it's about monetizing. It's not. It's really about just knowing that I have some folks out there that enjoy my content, what little there is, because again, I'm a weekend warrior and try to do what I can do. So Santa Cruz Redwoods RV Resort. It's a small little piece of heaven. It was really nice. The spots were pretty decent. If you had a bigger rig, there are probably pretty limited spots, but again, I had a 21 footer, extends to about 20 from tongue to fully opened up. It's about 29 feet, so really not that bad. The only issue we had was the spot that we had. Our sewer hose was actually going uphill, which is the exact opposite direction you want poo to go. So, slight issue, but it ended up working out. So, this place actually had tons of amenities, and as you can see, we're kind of gonna go around the tour here. This park offered, we had the clubhouse where you can actually rent a fire pit from them, and they'll deliver. Of course, you gotta buy it, but they'll deliver firewood to your location and pick up all the ash to dump later. I mean, I'm a Thousand Trails member, and I hadn't seen anything like that. So that was a really cool perk of a privately owned park. There weren't any pools or anything like that, but there was a play area for the kids. There was a lot of open area. As you can see, there's a few loops. The park overall it was nice. It was well taken care of. It was clean. It was clean. That's the biggest thing. There was a few spots that we could go down and either overlook the river that was close by or actually go down to the river. So it actually had two access points going down to the river. And you can see this access point here was really steep eventually. And again, I'm a big dude and I was not about to take a tumble down that area. So wife and kids ended up going down to another area that was a lot more accessible. They got down to the river and had a pretty good time. Took the drone on the river too, which was really cool. So you check out, it was like a 3-minute flight. Not a whole lot. We went and just kind of checked out the whole river space, and the river was flowing, nice waters. As you can see here at the end of where we flew the drone, that was the second access point to get to the river there. So that was really cool. So the day, we just kind of relaxed, had lunch, realized that we didn't quite have everything we needed. Well, we had everything we needed. Our friends that camped with us didn't. So I got to go on a little adventure. We went to Ace Hardware there locally and went into Capitola and went to Big 5 there to get some more camping chairs and stuff, sewer hose extensions that my friend needed. It was really tough to go in that Ace Hardware though and not purchase a very large Yeti ice chest. They had the one I wanted, just not the color. If they would have had the color, I probably would have bought. Because I'm that weak-minded, sorry. So, my wife and our friend's oldest and our two oldest children decided they were going to go for a hike while we were out exploring, trying to find all the goodies. And I'm going to play a few clips here.
how beautiful this is. Beautiful redwoods. Besides the crazy teenagers, it's nice and quiet and peaceful out here. See? Okay, here we go. Okay, fat girls can't stop when we're in the middle. We'll die. Oh boy.
Oh, it's getting steeper.
Oh man. This is where I give my last will and testament.
And it's getting steeper. I can feel it.
This is where your mom dies. I do feel the burn. Yeah. Point 20 or the 22 marker where I almost died. But look at that view.
Don't even. Yeah. Georgie.
As you can tell from the hike, my wife wasn't as prepared as she likes to be sometimes for hikes. She did not realize that this was a over 3 mile in and 3 mile out hike. But the most important detail that you got to look at is how much of an elevation does this hike traverse? And it went up over 850 feet. That probably would have killed me, to be very honest. I don't have a heart condition, but I probably would have after that. So, she thought she was going to meet her maker. She was not anticipating that, and I'm very, very proud of her. She pretty much met exercise goals for like 3 days and made the entire trip, and any type of eating or splurging we did made it worth it in her book. So, there was that. That was a positive. Day 2, we actually started off our day. I was gonna head over to a spot I saw on the way up there. It was a Bigfoot museum, like Sasquatch, Bigfoot, like wow. So from what I read online, this gentleman has his own collection and really likes to really invite people and teach people and help people understand what he knows. Unfortunately, went there in the morning and it was closed due to the pandemic, which made me really sad. The gentleman had a GoFundMe, so the gentleman has a GoFundMe. I'm gonna try and put the link in the description if I can find it. I wish I would have taken a picture. It just seems like really a cool kind of venture, and the gentleman's retired and just works off donations from what I hear. So again, I'm going to try to put the link in the description and go check out his GoFundMe. It's probably well worth it, just to help out a small business in a community that is struggling from pandemic. So we decided to head over to Santa Cruz and go to the beach boardwalk, which was awfully disappointing. COVID has pretty much everything shut down. As you can see, there were some people in there, but next to nothing was open. There were no rides operational. There was maybe a few food vendors there, a small inkling of what an arcade might look like there, but like everything else was shut down, and it was just kind of a stark reminder of the position we still find ourselves in, right, during this pandemic, and a year later at that. We even went down, the magic shop was closed, like the huge arcade, that was closed, and it was tough. So we went to the beach for a hot second just to get our way to meet the wives that had the animals, because he could not bring them onto the boardwalk. And we had lunch there in Santa Cruz. We we decided to drive down to the lighthouse that's down the way, but literally could not find a parking spot. That place was packed full of people. You honestly couldn't tell that there was a pandemic going on because of how many people were there. It was a little crazy. And we just headed back up and just had a good time at the campsite. So bathrooms, right? That's what everybody wants to know about. I said this place was clean. I'll tell you, the bathrooms were clean. Nice, clean, separate showers, bathrooms. The one critique I had was because it was cold. It was freezing at night. Those toilet seats were cold. Like, whoo. Ice, baby. It was cold. So, needless to say, I didn't spend much time, but hashtag would poop there again. I think especially during the summer, it won't be as cold. I'm not going to request they have heaters, but man, heated bathrooms there would be phenomenal. So that was our real trip. I mean, we had a fantastic time. Sorry, that was my cat. So we had a fantastic time. I would definitely recommend it. It was fantastic. I mean, it's just a cool spot. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back when the pandemic's a little bit better and there can be more group activities of people. There's a lot of people there, a lot of families that you could tell just really craved kind of being together and playing, and the kids playing together, and it didn't get to happen as much just because of everything that was going on. And once we're past that phase right now during this pandemic, it will be a welcomed scene, being able just to hug our neighbors and hug our family and be able to look past on this and just go, wow, that was a crazy time, right? So I bought a few cool little gadgets that I'm going to share with you guys later. Probably bought more than I should, but we'll see. As always, thank you for watching the channel. Be sure to subscribe and keep traveling.